Hello and welcome to Knights at the Game Table. Tonight, we're playing through the third and final mission of Blood of the Phoenix, where Eve and the forces of the Craftworld will fight to defend their home from Adam's Drukhari. It's Aspects versus Cabals. Which Eldari force will be left standing? Watch the episode to find out. And don't forget about our monthly Start Collecting draw, which you can enter by sharing this video and commenting down below with what kind of army you'd like to build. While you're doing that, we'll get the game started.
In today's game, I'm playing Drazhar, leading the forces of the Drukhari. And we have one mission, and that is to take out Yvraine, who is the leader of the Unari. Unfortunately for us, we've traced her down to this particular Elder Craftworld, but she's enlisted the aid of Jain Zar and some Craftworld forces to stop us in our mission.
Hi, my name is Eve. Today I'll be playing as Jain Zar, and overall I'm going to try to kick out those sleazy Drukhari of my planet and let them go home and teach them a lesson.
The force that I've built today consists of 3 patrol detachments, which with the Drukhari gives you 4 command points, and it's a unique feature to them. In one of the detachments, I have an Archon, who's the warlord of my army, a squad of Cabalites and a Raider, and in the second Cabal, which is also of the Black Heart, I have a Drazhar himself, some Incubi, a squad of Cabalites, and a Raider. My third patrol detachment is actually a witch cult, and it's the Cult of the Red Grief. And this detachment has a squad of witches for the troops' choice for that, led by a succubus. And the succubus has been given the combat drugs that give her +1 to hit, which is going to be really useful with her Archite Glaive. And the witches have the combat drug that gives them +1 strength, which is giving them a little bit more oomph in close combat. They also have a Raider in that detachment, which the witches will be sitting inside of. And then lastly, I have a squad of Reavers. I have 9 Reavers. These things are really brutal, and I'm hoping they're going to be the counterpunch to Eve's Shining Spears. Those guys have been given the combat drugs that give them +1 attack in close combat, which makes them even more lethal with their blade veins, which is their close combat weapon. And they've also got 3 blasters and 3 grav talons, which is going to make them really efficient when it comes to shooting and close combat.
I brought 3 squads of 3 Shining Spears. Each has Exarch in them. Also, Farsi is going to be the warlord today for the game. He's going to be in charge of all the other commanders. I have a squad of Dark Reaper with Exarch in them as well, and a Wave Serpent, as well as a squad of Halabanshees.
Jain Zar, I really don't care how big your hair is. We've managed to outmaneuver you every step of the way, and by baiting you into these small little victories that you've had, we've set you up to finally crush you when it matters.
Drazhar, you're gonna taste this girl power.
Tonight's mission is Ghosts of the Past from Blood of the Phoenix. Players score 3 points for each of the 2 objectives they hold at the end of the game, and 5 points for slaying either Jain Zar or Drazhar. Both players will roll off to see who goes first, and they cannot seize the initiative.
5. But here's how you roll 6. 4.
Bye-bye. So before my face, I move my Jain Zar full 8 inches to get into Drazhar's face to teach him a lesson. Then I moved my Wave Serpent 16 inches to sit on that objective, or objective 2 on Adam's side of the board. I moved my Shining Spear 16 inches towards the objective, and my Farsia is gonna be the closest to the Raider, so he can cast Smite on it. But unfortunately, none of my abilities will be able to affect the Drazhar, except the Doom ability to help them reroll the wounds. So I'm gonna try to cast that on him. So in my psychic phase, Farsi is gonna cast Doom on Drazhar. I need 7, so good luck for me. That's his natural ability. I got
6.
6.
Yes!
The Doom ability never let me do it. But luckily, I actually just discovered that Jain Zar rerolls her failed wounds anyway, so hopefully that will work out on its own. He's gonna smite the Raider now. God damn it. 7. These 3 mortal wounds for you, and I'll be 2. We're gonna open up heavily. So now I'm gonna move in the shooting phase, and Jain Zar is gonna throw her shuriken. She's hitting on 2s. Okay, 3 hit. What's toughness of your?
4.
4 as well too? 4 to hit. Let's do it. 1 hit at -3 AP.
1 save. Her 5 up. That was a fail. How much damage?
1 wound.
1 wound? 6 up, feel no pain.
How come you
Fail.
get the no pain?
He loses 1 wound, he's down to 15.
The Shining Spear's going to shoot your Raider. Yeah, I'm gonna roll them all together, so let's see. Regular guys get laser lands, hitting on 3s. Oh, lucky. I need 3s because my strength is 6. Boom. 2 hits at -4 AP.
2 hits at -4. That's no regular save, so 2 5-ups. Nope, nothing.
2 damage each.
So that's 4 damage, he's down to 4.
And now X-Arcs are gonna shoot at him. So hitting on 3s. Wounding. On 3 still. 1 save at -4.
5-up. Saved.
Farsi is gonna shoot at your raider as well too. He has Singing Spear, hitting on 1. Hit. Oh, on 2, sorry. Hitting on 2s. 9, toughness 5, still winning on 3s. Wounds, boom. No AP for this gun, so just do a save.
4-up. Failed.
Alright, D3 wounds. 1. My Shining Spears also have twin shuriken catapults. Hitting on 3s. Boom. Alright, hitting on 3s, so let me remove all of this.
Toughness 5.
Okay, I need
5s.
5s to wound you now. 3 6s, 6 5s.
This is 3 saves of 5-up, because I've got an invulnerable save. None. There's 3 wounds, it's it. Let's see if it explodes. It does not explode. There are 10 people inside. Let's see if any of them die. 1-1.
Oh, of course, it's gonna fucking go back all the way back there. Perfect. Shining Spears use all their firepower, but they were able to take down at least 1 raider, so it's a good start. For my Wave Serpent, is gonna attack now as well. The Twin Shuriken Catapult is gonna fire into your biker guys.
Cool.
And the Twin Shuriken Cannon is gonna fire into your raider.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 command points to give you -1 to shoot them. I'm going to roll 2 dice to try and get a command point back. 1 6, I get 1 back.
Twin Shuriken Catapult into your bikers. -1 to hit, right? So,
Yep.
4th. Boom. Alright. And then what's their toughness? Not so tough.
4.
Probably, right? 4. -4, so I need 4th. Got 1 save. No AP.
No AP, 1 save of 4-up.
So lame.
Failed on a 1.
Great. 1 damage.
1 guy takes 1 life.
Twin Shuriken Cannon into your raider. 3s. Oh my god. Need 3s to hurt you. 1 save. No AP.
4-up. Failed. Wow.
1 damage.
This is terrible.
It is terrible. Time to bring Jain Zar. Jain Zar. She's gonna move into close combat with you.
Cool.
Dun dun. Hello. One of my units of Shining Spears is gonna charge a raider.
Cool. I have 3 shots with a disintegrator cannon. It hits on 6s. 2 6s. Strength 5 against toughness 4, wound on 3s. 2 wounds. 2 saves at -3, doing 2 damage each.
Oh, I have a 4-up invulnerable save.
You're gonna need it. 2 damage each. Every fail is a dead
4-up.
guy. Yes,
Damn.
2 dead!
I have to kill Exarch then, because he's in the back. Oh, perfect. Then he has...
He has 1 life left.
Charging. I need 10. I need to charge within 1 inch, right?
Yeah.
So I need 9.
And you get to real fail charges.
I get
'cause
to
you
roll
were
failed
last game.
charges. Dang it. He died for nothing.
I almost can't believe my luck at the start of this game. The fact that the Shining Spears failed the charge and the reroll really means that Eve's damage output right at the beginning is nowhere near where it needs to be. Unfortunately, I've also seen that when this happens, the luck really picks up at the end of the game, and so this might actually spell disaster for me.
Alright, Jain Zar is gonna attack you. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Okay. So I need 3s. 2 rerolls. 1 more wound. So you get 3 saves at -3 AP.
So I have a 2-up save. That gives me a 5-up save. But also, like any good Eldari character, I have a 5-up invulnerable save.
I'm gonna kick your ass no matter what.
Yes, 1 goes through.
Oh my god. Alright, that's D3 wounds. 1.
Okay, I am down to 14 wounds.
1 wound? Only 1 wound? Come on, you Jain Zar. You're not some kind of just regular girl from the street. Should have done better than that. Come on. Okay, we gotta put it together. This is not enough to kill him up.
My turn to fight back. So 6 attacks hitting on 2s. 6 hits. Okay, so I'm wounding on 4s, but 6s are really bad for you. Okay, I've got 2 6s and a 4. On the 4, you have a save at -2 that'll do 2 damage. On the 2 6s, you've got a save at -2 that'll do 4 damage each.
Alright, so 4 up save for me then. Passed. Also -2, right? Okay, so I need 4 up as well too. Save!
Oh, come on!
Well, at least we dodged it very well too. So, but next turn we gotta step up our game.
So for my movement phase, the key is taking out the Shining Spears. They cause far too much damage and they need to be gone. So with that being said, I moved my Reavers up to engage those Shining Spears with shooting and eventually in close combat. I also moved up the Cabalites to get within pistol range, and I moved up the Raider that has my characters and the Incubi in it to get within pistol range as well, so they can lend some more firepower to those shots. The Raider with the Witches in it, I moved towards the objective so that I could try and secure that and get ready to hold it on later turns. Lastly, I decided to spend 4 of my 7 command points nice and early to give me 2 special abilities. The first is Cruel Deception, which allows Drazhar to leave close combat and then charge again in the same turn, which is going to be very important later. And the other one was Hyperstim Backlash, which essentially allows the Reavers to double the benefit of their combat drugs for 1 turn. The first squad of Cabalites are going to shoot at the damaged Shining Spear squad. Okay, so first of all, I've got 6 rifles. The rifles are hitting on 3s. That's all hit. They're wounding on 4s because they're poisoned weapons. 2. So 2 saves, no AP.
2 saves, 3 up saves. 1 goes through.
It's the Exarch dead. One of the most frustrating things about Eve's Shining Spears is the fact that there's 3 units of 3. I can't just pile all my shots into the group of Shining Spears. I'm actually having to think about which of the squads I'm shooting and why based on how many wounds they've got left. But still, my strategy here is simple. I want to reduce all of them down by as many models as possible so I can finish them off in close combat. Blast on Blast Pistol, hitting on 3s. 2 misses. Okay, the other squad of Cabalites are going to shoot into a full squad of Shining Spears. 4 Splinter Rifle shots, because there's 1 guy dead, hitting on 3s. 3 hits, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. 2 saves, no AP.
3 up. 1 goes through.
That's 1 wound. I got a Blaster and Blast Pistol. 1 hit. Wounds on a 2. That's a wound. 1 save at -4.
4 up and normal save. Saved.
Nice. The Shining Spear dude that's on his own, I'm going to shoot him with my Succubus. She hits on a 2. She wounds on a 2 because she's got a Blast Pistol, strength 8. That's a wound, 1 save at -4.
4 up and normal. Save.
Nice. Archon's going to do the same thing, hits on a 2. Wounds on a 2. It's a wound, 1 more save at -4.
4 up and normal.
Yeah, so I've got my Raider that's got my Archon inside it. It's going to fire the Disintegrator Cannon into the red squad. 3 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s, because strength 5 against toughness of 4. 1 wound, 1 save at -3.
4 up and normal.
2 damage.
That guy's dead.
So my Reavers are going to fire. I'm going to fire 2 blasters into the green guy that's on his own. I'm going to fire 1 blaster into the red squad, and I'm going to fire the rest into the purple squad, which are Splinter Rifles. So we'll do the Splinter Rifles into the purple squad. So I'm hitting on 3s. And I am wounding on 4s because I'm a poison weapon. Wow, nice. Okay, so you have 4 saves on the purple squad.
4 saves, regular ones? Mm-hmm. Okay. 3 up. 3 goes through.
Okay, cool. That kills 1 guy and a 2nd guy. Okay, next up, I've got the 2 blasters against the green guy. These hit on 3s. 2 hits. They wound on 2s. It's a strength 8 weapon. 2 wounds. 2 saves at -4.
2 saves, 4 up and normal. Come on. No. He's dead as well.
Nice.
Wow, this guy is really good at dodging, but again, you can only dodge for so long, so his time has come as well.
I got the blaster against the red guys. It's 1 shot here. Hits on a 3. Misses. Now I've got this guy over here. He's going to shoot into the Wave Serpent. First of all, I've got the Disintegrator Cannon. 3 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, strength 5 against the toughness of
7.
So 5s. 1 wound, 1 save at -3.
6 up.
Cool.
No.
2 damage reduced by 1, so it's 1 damage.
1 damage.
And then next up, I'm going to shoot you with the Blast Pistol from the woman inside. She hits on a 3. She hits. She wounds on a 3 because it's strength 8 against toughness 7. That's a wound. 1 save at -4.
No saves.
D6 wounds. It's 1 wound. It reduced it by 1 to a minimum of 1, right? I think.
Yeah.
Ability. So it's 11. I'm charging the Reavers into everything, including the Farseer.
Okay.
I'm going to have to charge the Reavers into absolutely everything. It's a little bit frustrating because normally I could maybe pinpoint just one or two of the units, whittle them down and go again, but I can't allow a retaliation from Eve, and I need to give myself the best chance of wiping out every single model to ensure that she doesn't hit me back. Because those Reavers, while they're going to hit pretty hard on their initial assault, the return fire from the Shining Spears is something they're not going to be able to take.
I don't mind. More Overwatch for me, so bring them all in. Okay, I want to do the laser lance first. Laser lance. Nope. Then the star lance from 2 XRs. Nope. Twin shurikens flying at you. 2 6s. Wounding on what's your thing? 4?
Toughness 4.
All right. We need 4 as well too. 6s matter. Okay. 1 save at -3 and 1 save no B.
1 save I cannot make, so one guy loses
1
1
damage.
wound and kills 1 guy.
Then another regular save.
And then another regular save?
Yeah.
Cool, so that'll be a 4 up. Failed.
And then Farseer, he has a pistol and a singing spear.
You can't do both.
Okay, singing spear it is. 6. And then wounds on a 2 up. Always wounds. No AP.
4 up. Failed. One guy
D3.
dead.
2 damage.
Alright, charging. 10 inches. Drazhar's gonna charge Jain Zar.
Overwatch you! I got my silent death to hit you with. Your face mouth needs to be shut. Nothing.
Nothing, cool. He charges and can't fail. Let's start with the Reavers. All right, so the Reavers have Grav Talons. So there are 3 Grav Talons, which means when they charge, I get to roll a dice, and on a 4-up, they inflict a mortal wound. So the 3 into the red squad, on 4-ups, you take mortal wounds, babe.
Yep.
1 mortal wound. Okay. Next up, we'll move into actual close combat. Now, they're all 1 squad, just so you know. I'm going to divide them up, but you can't jump in yet. I've got 2 at the back. Going into the purple Exarch. I'm hitting on 3s with my blade veins. So that's 6 hits, strength 4, toughness 4, so I'm winning on 4s. 4. You have 4 saves at -1.
4 saves, 4 up. Coming up your way. Well, 3 goes through. Bye-bye.
Next.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. Those Reavers seem to be a toughie as well too. So I gotta keep my Shining Spears alive. They holding the objective, they gotta stay alive. That's like one of my main troops there. We'll see how they're gonna react when I punch back.
I have 2 more Reavers going into the red squad. Same again, hitting on 3s. 7 hits this time, winning on 4s. 3 saves at -1.
3 saves, 4 up. All saved.
Now I'm going into the Farseer. First of all, I've got 2 regular Reavers, and then there's a champ. The 2 regular Reavers, these guys are hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. He's got 3 saves at -1.
3 saves, 4 up. Oh, 1 goes through.
Next up, the champion. He's an arena champion. This guy has 5 attacks, and he's using an agonizer. He's hitting on 3s, same as the rest, but he's got 5 attacks. It's 3 hits. He's winning on a 4-up. He's a poisoned weapon. So that's 1 wound, unfortunately. But it's 1 save at -2.
I don't care. 4 up normal.
1 wound. That was
Farseer.
the Reavers against the Farseer. And now I'm going to activate Drazhar.
Jain Zar is fighting next.
I made a classic error here. I got battle focused, which is where you focus on one part of the battle and forget the whole game at large. What that means is I forgot that Jain Zar has the ability to attack first, and so because I started with my Reavers, it means that I'm giving her a second chance to take out Drazhar without me being able to fight back. And in this game, that could prove really dangerous.
All right, 4 attacks.
All right.
Hitting on 2, sucker. All right. Wounding on 3s, but I reroll wounds. All hits. -3 AP.
3 saves at -3, 3 saves at 5 up. Oops.
Oh, goodness.
Double 6s so far.
Oh no, come on.
And a 3. 1 goes through.
D3.
1.
1. Ugh.
That's
Come on,
13.
Jain Zar.
I'm going to spend a command point to trigger Onslaught. I'm going all out to make sure Drazhar has as many attacks as possible, and there is an incubi-based stratagem that allows you to get 2 hits instead of 1 whenever you roll a 6. And if I'm gonna try and take out Jain Zar as early as possible, it's important that I continue to overcommit my stratagems early to give myself that advantage. If I wanna win this game, Jain Zar has to die at the hands of Drazhar. He has 12 attacks. He is hitting on 2s. Okay. 2 misses, but 2 6s, which evens out. So that's 12 hits. He has a strength of 4 against toughness of 4, but he adds 1 to wound rolls, so he's hitting on 3s. Once again, 6s will be worth 4 damage instead of 2s. So you're looking at 6 wounds, 3 of which are for 2 damage each, 3 of which are for 4 damage each.
6 wounds.
At -2.
All right, regular ones first.
2 damage each.
4 up. Ooh, 2 damage.
4 damage so far.
Okay, so 4 damage so far. Okay, remember that.
Cool.
All right, the other one's 4 up as well too. 2 more.
So 12 damage so far to Jain Zar.
12 damage in just 1 blow? That is horrible. Goodness. I'm barely alive now, and I gotta fight back, and she gotta pull her stuff together because it's not okay. I have 4 lives left.
Cool.
No, I'm gonna get fight close combat, right?
Yes, you do. You get to fight back.
Yeah, so let's start with Farseer. I'm gonna punch your champion in the face. 2 attacks, hitting on 2s. 1 hit. Okay, 2 up, 2 wound. Sorry, I could have to be distracting and stuff. Wounds. I save with no AP.
Save with no AP. I got 4 up save. Passed.
All right, and then the other ones are going to attack. So the regular one is gonna have 2 attacks, hitting you on 3s. Both hit. Wounding you on 4th. Both wounds. 2 saves at -2, 4.
2 saves at -4. That's no saves for me.
2 wounds each, so 2 dead.
That's 2 dead.
And then the Xar is gonna attack as well too. 3 attacks for him, hitting on 3s. All hits, wounding on 4th. 1 more save at -4. Okay.
2 damage?
Yeah.
Oops, this is really rough. I have a hyper stim backlash because I took that drug that gave me the extra attacks. Every time I roll a 1, I'm going to take a mortal wound. I've got to roll 1 dice for every model. No 1s, no backlash, which is good. However, you did kill 5 in close combat, which means I have a morale check to make. They've got a leadership 8. I'm going to roll dice and add 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. They are fine.
Okay.
No one else runs.
Cool.
And they're all good.
Yep.
And that's the end of first turn.
Sounds good.
Cool.
In my movement phase, I disembark my Dark Reapers because it's time for them to come out and do some shooting and hold objective number 2, while my Wave Serpent is gonna, scooch around there into that, action going on and disperse some shots there as well. Now I'm gonna use my Psychic phase, and I'm gonna smite you. I'm gonna smite the closest unit, which will be this one, obviously, So 5.
Nice.
All right.
D3 mortal wounds.
D3, 2. 2
So
mortal
for
wounds.
some reason I keep forgetting that I've got Power from Pain, which is a 6 up Feel No Pain. I don't know why I've been ignoring that this whole game, but let's do that. Double 6s! There we go.
Executioner.
7.
Same unit. Booyah.
11. Ooh.
Okay, D3. 1. Fine.
6 up Feel No Pain. Nope. Takes 1 wound.
5 Dark Reapers shooting into the Raider. 10 shots hitting on 3s. Wounding you on 4th because it's strength 5. So 3 saves at -2 AP.
3 saves, 5 up and runnable. None.
Alright, 2 damage each, so 6 wounds.
Nice, he's down to 3.
Okay, and then Exarch is gonna fire. He has the Tempest launch, right?
Tempest launcher, yeah.
2d6.
2d6 shots.
And I get to roll them, right? I keep it, fine. I don't trust those rerolls anymore. Alright, 6 shots hitting you on 3s as well here. Strength 4, you would think. Alright, need 5s. Come on, guys. None.
Those Dark Reapers came out a little bit too little, too late. While they only managed to do 6 wounds to the Raider, they could have taken out the Kabalites if they'd come out earlier on the game. This really is looking like those Dark Reapers aren't going to have the impact that Eve needs them to before I manage to take them out.
The Wave Serpent, who is right there, is going to shoot his Twin Shuriken Cannon into that Raider and Twin Shuriken Catapult into this squad.
Cool.
Of Kabalites. 6 shots in a wounded Raider, hitting you on 3s. Wounding you on 3s. 6s matter.
Oh, 6s matter and there's 3 of them.
Yeah. 3 6s, all safe -3 AP.
5 up and vulnerable. 2 saves, 1 goes through. Down to 2.
Ventrican Catapult is firing at your Cavalites, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1 save, regular one.
5 up. Failed. 6 up, feel no pain. Failed.
Every time I try to split fire, it doesn't work. I should just stop splitting fire and just do 1 target. Swear to God. From now on, that's it. That's my role. I'm gonna pop its shield to do some mortal wounds. It's gonna have to be the closest visible unit, which will be that other raider that is right there on the platform next to me. So it needs to be 2 up.
Oh, nice. The Wave Serpent's ability to pop its shield and do D3 mortal wounds to something nearby is really brutal. But the fact that she rolled a 1 on that is not only incredibly unlikely, it also means that she now no longer has the damage reducing shield for the rest of the game, meaning I can do some real damage to it with my weapons.
Jain Zar is gonna attack first. 4 attacks hitting on 2s.
Okay. Toughness 4.
Wounding on 3s. 2 saves at -3.
2 saves, 5 up and vulnerable. Both failed.
Alright, D3. 3.
3, 6 up, feel remains. Takes 3 more wounds.
Well, I mean, 3 wounds is better than I've done so far on this, but it's not enough to kick him out. Like, he just knocked off like 12 wounds out of me. I gotta step up my game. Come on, girl. We got this. Come on. Step it up.
My champion will attack the fast hit. Everyone else into the champion.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 9 attacks. They have 2 attacks normally, +1 because of the combat drugs. Hitting on 3s. They're wounding on 4s because they're using blade veins. So that's 3 wounds at -1.
3 wounds, 4 up. 1 goes through.
Cool, 1 wound. Kills 1.
Yeah.
Just the Exarch left. Then my champion into the Farseer. He has 4 attacks now, hitting on 3s. He's got 2 hits. He's got an Agonizer, wounds on 4s. No wounds, double ones.
My turn to attack back. I have Exarch left. He has 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. On 3s. On 4s, sorry. Wounds. Alright. 2 saves -4 AP.
No saves.
2 dead.
2 dead, nice.
I think this might be the end. I think this might be the end for Jain Zar, but we'll see. Maybe he rolls just a bunch of ones all at once, so who knows? It's dice.
Drazhar has 6 attacks because he didn't charge. He's hitting on 2s. That's 5 hits, and he's wounding on 3s because strength 4, toughness 4, but he gets +1 to wound. 3s. And 6s are bad news. So you have 3 regular saves and 1 of the nasty ones. That is now enough damage to wipe out Jain Zar. Unfortunately, between Eve's saving throws and her rerolls, she's made a lot of these last-ditch lucky attempts, so I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched, but hopefully this will be the end of Jain Zar.
Alright, 4 up. 1 goes through, down to 2. Okay.
Now you have 1 save at -2, and it will kill you if you fail.
1 save for up. So, save.
Oh, come on.
That's what combined points are for, so just to reroll fails like this. So, 1 more turn. Alright, I got this. Come on, girl. We can do this. Farsi is gonna attack you. He has the Sheen Spears. 2 attacks. Ooh. 2 attacks, hitting on 2s. Ugh, 1 missed. And always wound on 2s. Never mind. In my movement phase, the witches disembark from the raiders so they can get ready to shoot and charge into close combat. My Archon and the Cabalites are moving towards the Wave Serpent so they can take that out with the blast pistols. And lastly, the Succubus is heading up towards that Farseer to hopefully take it out in close combat. And then I've allowed the 2 Reavers to disengage from combat as they have the fly keyword and they're still going to be able to shoot with their blasters, hopefully taking something else out. The Raider is shooting the disintegrator cannon into the Reavers. 3 shots hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Strength 5 against toughness of less than 5, so winning on 3. 2 wounds. 2 saves at -3. Well, 6 up for me.
Cool.
2 saves? Watch me.
1 save. 2 damage. So 1 dead. Then I've got 4 splinter pistols hitting on 3s. That's all hits. Wounding on 4s. Because it's a poison weapon, that's all wounds. 4 saves, no AP.
4 saves, 3 up. 3 goes through.
1 wound each, so 3 dead. Irritating on the left, because now the blast pistol's gonna fire, hitting on a 3, hits, wounding on a 2, strength of 8, that's a wound. 1 save at -4.
Can save.
Cool. D6 damage to the last 1 wound dude. Archon's shooting the Wave Serpent.
Okay.
He's hitting on a 2. He hits. He's wounding on a 3, strength 8 against toughness 7.
Hey, Hayden.
He wounds. 1 save at -4.
No save.
D6 wounds, and you don't have a shield anymore. 2 wounds. On a 6, I get my command point back. I don't. Cool, you're down to 10. We've got 2 squads of Cabalites. The blast weapons are going into the Wave Serpent. The splinters are going into that Exarch on his own.
Okay.
With the Wave Serpent missing its shields that reduce damage, it means that the Cabalites have a really good chance of doing some serious damage to it and hopefully taking it out. That's 4 blast weapons. 2 blasters, 2 blast pistols. Hitting on 3s. Cons nearby. Still missed. Strength 8, toughness 7. I'm wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds. 2 saves at -4.
Can save.
Okay, 2d6 damage. 8. Down to 2.
2 lives left?
Yeah.
Ouch, that hurt it. I don't have much wounds left on my Wave Serpent either, so I am in a bad spot, I must say.
Then I've got my splinter weapons. So it's 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. Archon.
Mine's fun to hit then.
But that's all good. That's 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. Strength 4, toughness. No, because I got poisoned weapon. Always wounds on 4s.
All of the ones?
Yep. 2 saves. No AP.
No AP. 2 saves, 3 up. Save.
This raider is going to shoot its disintegrator cannon into the Wave Serpent. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. It's 2 hits. Strength 5, toughness 7. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. 1 save at -3.
6 up. No.
2 damage. Roll dice if it explodes.
No.
Deploy the banshees. Oh, roll a dice for every banshee inside. I'm sorry, 5 dice. On 1s, they die.
No. Phew! Well, that was the end of my Serpent Saki, but at least my Banshee Mask are all okay and landed safely. I'm gonna land them a little, step down from that ledge just because Archon is there and I don't want to be next to that guy. He is brutal. So I'm gonna step down and do my own thing and go a different direction.
The 2 Reavers are going to shoot at the Farseer. They've still got their blasters, so it's 2 shots hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit. Wounding on a 2. Strength 8, toughness 4. There's a 1. The Succubus is going to shoot the Farseer. She's got 1 shot hitting on a 2. She hits. She's wounding on a 2. She wounds. 1 save at -4.
4 up in the marble. No. Save.
The Succubus is charging the Farseer.
Cool.
You can overwatch me.
Seeing Spear, only 1 shot, which is fucking lame, alright. And he hits! Woo! What's toughness of your second guy? It doesn't matter, I wound on 2 anyway. Wounds.
Okay, she has a 4 up invulnerable save. And
Okay.
she goes and dodges. Just like that.
Ugh, biatch.
Okay, so she charges. 5 inches, she makes it. Put me in base to base. Thank you. So I'm going to charge the Howling Banshees with my witches. On 6s.
Shuriken pistol, right?
Yep, 5 shots.
5
and
shots?
6s.
Sixes! Well,
1.
this one, yeah. What's
Toughness
it?
3.
Toughness 3. Okay, I need 3s. Boom. 1 save.
1 save of 6 up. Failed. 6 up, feel no pain.
No.
Failed. It's 1 dead. I'm going to charge there. I need a 6. I got a 7. The Raider is going to charge the Dark Reaper.
Oh dear. 2d6 chats, come on. Boom. 11. No, wait, sir. 9. 6s. Strength 4, so I need 5s. 5s, 2 1. Come on. 1 save.
1 save of 4 up. Failed. Punched it on the way in, and he takes it. He charges and succeeds on a 10. So I'll start with the Witches against the Banshees.
How convenient.
So the Witches have 2 attacks each. So there's 3 regular Witches. Plus they have 1 extra attack each because they have Hecatari blades. So hitting on 3s is the regular Witches. So it's 5 hits. Strength 4, toughness 3, wounding on 3s. 2. 2 saves, no AP.
2 saves, 4 up. 1 goes through.
Okay. And then the Hecatrix has 3 attacks. She's got an Agonizer, so she's hitting on 3s. She's got a strength of 4, but it's irrelevant. It's a poison weapon. So she's winning on 4, and she fails. Well, that's interesting.
Jain Zar second next. 4 attacks hitting on 2s. Come on, girl. Woo! Okay, all hit. Wounding on 3s. That's +2 for me. Come on, girl. Nice. All right, 3 saves at -3.
3 saves, 5 up. This is potentially bad. Oh, nice. 2 saves, 1 goes through. D3 wounds.
D3. 3.
3, power from pain on 6. Takes 3 wounds. It's down to 7.
Jain Zar's done another 3 points of damage to Drazhar, but it's still nowhere near enough to take him out. That means Drazhar's going to get a chance to fight back, and this should end
that Phoenix Lord for good.
Yeah, Succubus against the Farseer, so she's hitting on 2s. It's 4 hits. She's got a strength of 5.
Toughness 4.
So she's winning on 3s. That's 2 hits. So you have 2 saves at -3.
4 up in normal, I don't care. Both saves.
Oh, that's annoying.
Howling Banshees. I have 3 regular, 1 Zar, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so 3 regular ones attacking with power swords. First, 2 attacks each. Alright, hitting on 3s. Wounding on... Come on, girls, 4. Alright, 3 saves at -3 AP.
4 up invulnerable.
Okay.
2 save, 1 failed. So 1 dead.
1 wound, yeah. Alright, now Exarch. 3 attacks. Attacking with her Executioner, right?
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. Okay. And then +1 for the strength, so winning on 3s.
Yeah.
1 save at -3.
1 save, 4 up invulnerable. Failed.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Cool. The Raider charged. So the Raider's going to attack.
Has 1 life left.
Yeah, the Raider has 1 life,
I hope my Exarch
which
survives.
means he has 1 attack. Hits on a 4.
No. Alright.
Drazhar's going to attack. Drazhar has 6 attacks right now, hitting Jain Zar. This should be it for 5 victory points. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. That's all hitting. Wounding on 3s and 6s. But everything's bad news right now. 5. You have 5 saves at -2. Any fail and you're gone.
5 saves, 4 up. Come on, girl, we got this. Nope.
Nice. 2 fails.
Bye-bye, Jain Zar.
With Jain Zar being defeated in close combat, it means that Drazhar cannot be killed by anything else for the rest of the game. That immortality, I'm pretty sure, secured me the victory.
So Reaper is gonna attack. It's 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. Boom! Both hit. Winning on 5s. Come on, my friend. Nothing.
Cool.
And then Farseer. 2 attacks as well. Hitting on 2s. Hit. Wounds on always on 2s. 1 wound.
4 up invulnerable. Passed. So this guy, so 3 died there. 3 of the witches died in roll dice to see if they run away. 5 plus 3 is 8. They're good. They've got leadership of 8. Oh, Dark Reapers. Yeah. Well done.
Okay.
Roll dice and that 5. 11.
He runs away.
This is absolutely classic. The Dark Reaper that ran away in the last game that secured Eve the victory ran away this game due to a morale check, and it looks like may have secured me the victory in return.
In my movement phase, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squish my Exarch a little bit to the objective bond, so if it's still holding it, and to aim to charge that witch in close combat as well too. My psychic phase, my Farseer is gonna smite the lady next to him. Smites her.
D3 more wounds.
2.
2 6 up Fiona Pains. 2 wounds. Down to 3.
And then he's gonna executioner her as well too.
Cool.
And a 7. Boom, that goes up to D3. 1 more.
6 up Fiona Pain. Failed.
2.
She's down to 2.
2. Okay, cool. So my Farseer is pretty good at psychic. I mean, in fairness, he's the only psychic, so that's why he's good at it, because no one else has it. He did some good mortal wounds that psychic is. So now my Exarch is gonna finish her off as well. My Exarch is going to attack these 2 guys. 1 shot, hitting on 3s. Nope, never mind. Now I'm gonna move into close combat. My Shining Spear is gonna charge the witch.
Okay.
Start with that, then, and it's going to attack her with his 3 attacks, his Starlots, hitting on 3s, all hit, and because it's charged, it's strength 8. When you choose, all wounds, -4 AP.
3 4 up invulnerables. 2 failed.
All right, 2 wounds each.
She's dead.
Man, my Succubus usually does so much better. In this game, she kind of seemed pretty ineffective. And then to top it off, she gets killed by an Exarch in close combat.
My Banshees, they're gonna scoot around this way. Oops.
Yep.
And attack your stuff. 3 regular ones with 2 attacks each, hitting on 3s. Okay, winning on 4s. Come on, guys. 1 save at -2.
4 up invulnerable because we're close combat. Saved.
Okay, cool. And then my Exarch is gonna attack, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. Nope, nothing.
One of the witches attacks, she hits on 3s. It's 2 hits, wounds on 3s, strength 4 right now. 2 wounds, 2 saves, no AP.
2 saves for 1 ghost.
1 wound.
Okay, 1 dead.
And then the Hecatrix has 3 attacks with her Agonizer. She's hitting on 3s. It's 1 hit, wounding on 4s, poison weapon. 2, it's a fail.
At any point, I'm expecting Eve to turn around with one of her miraculous last-minute victories, so I'm taking no chances. I've got the Archon and the Cabalites moving up towards the Farseer to attack it with all of those blast weapons. I'm advancing Drazhar down the hill to boost the Incubi, so when they charge into close combat against the Howling Banshees, they have all the boosts necessary to wipe them out in a single turn. And lastly, I'm making sure that the Reavers and the Raider are sitting on top of the objectives, so that if the game ends prematurely, I'll be able to pick up those final victory points.
I've got the undamaged Raider shooting into the Farseer.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yep, so this is 3 shots, hitting on 3s. It's 3 hits, wounding on 3s, strength 5 against toughness 3, no toughness 4. Has the artifact.
Did you?
That's 3 saves at -3.
3 saves for Open World.
You're welcome.
No. Alright,
Nice. It's the end of the Farseer.
No, my Warlord is dead. He fought so gracefully and well, better than Jain Zar at least.
The 2 Reavers with blasters shooting that Exarch, hitting on 3s. It's 2 hits, wounding on 2, strength 8, toughness 4. 2 wounds, 2 saves at -4.
He has 4 Open World against shooting.
Cool.
1 goes through.
D6 wounds, 2 wounds.
Oh,
He's got 1 life left. I get 2 blasters from the Cabalites shooting, and the rest of the Cabalites shooting as well. 2 blasters hitting on 3s, 1 hit, wounds on a 2, 1 wound, 1 save at -4.
1 save for Open World. Save.
All right, we're down to splinter rifles. So I've got 8 shots, hitting on 3s, rolling 1s because the Archon. I'm gonna have to kill this thing with mass firepower. Wounding on 4s because poison weapon, rolling 1s because the Archon's artifact. So it's 3 saves at no AP.
3 saves, 3 up. Nope.
Yes. The Witches shooting into the Howling Banshees. The Splinter Pistol hits on a 3, misses. The Blast Pistol hits on a 3, hits. Wounds on a 2, doesn't wound. Moving into close combat, charging the Incubi into the Witches, into the Howling Banshees, and there are no Overwatch on this. So I get 6 inches. Incubi are charging in here. So the Incubi are going to attack. The regular Incubi have 3 attacks each, there's 4 of them. These guys are hitting on 3s. So they're winning on 2s.
What?
But 6s increase the damage by 2. Okay. I've got
All ones.
3 6s, a 1, and 4 regular hits. So the 4 regular hits are for 1 damage each,
AP?
-3.
Oh, I can save that.
No? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the regular Howling Banshees. And then the Exarch takes 3, 6, 9 damage.
Nope. All that. Good job, Adam. You finally won. Proud of you.
Thanks. Good game, Eve.
I told you all along, it was all part of Drazhar's plan. We managed to successfully infiltrate the planet, allow the Eldari a false sense of hope. And then when it came down to it, we took out Jain Zar, and now it's clear sailing all the way through to Ivrain.
Since I failed to kill all of his Drukhari forces, now they're gonna keep running on my world, and I'm gonna come up with a better plan to exterminate them, because no one needs these cooties over here, So we gotta walk away back in our headquarters and think of a different plan how we can, fight back.
Looks like that's it for Jain Zar, but what will become of the Drukhari fleet? And be sure to check out our free guide in the description below. It's full of free tactics, painting tutorials, and more awesome Warhammer goods. And if you want to know a little bit more about what's happening next week, check this out.
And that brings us to the end of our Blood of the Phoenix narrative campaign. However, that is not the end, because now we have to see what happens when the Drukhari forces go after Ivrain, which you can see in our next campaign arc as we play through Phoenix Rising. So make sure you keep tuned for the channel next week when you get to watch what happens at the start of that 3-part narrative campaign, Phoenix Rising.